Last week, President Trump's security team considered a government-controlled rollout of a 5G network to combat cyber attacks and economic attacks from China and other actors. For TechRepublic and ZDNet, I'm Dan Patterson with Connor Forrest. Connor, what is being proposed by the president's team?
So it's all pretty vague, Dan, but what they're really getting at is a network that is not only built but also controlled, by the U.S. government. And kind of the point of this, and what the argument they're making, is that this would do two things. As you mentioned before, it's going to protect from cybersecurity attacks, right? So, one of the quotes in a Reuters report from a specific insider said that the goal is to build a network so the Chinese can't listen to your calls, was kind of the direct quote there. But the other issue is, as you mentioned, an economic one. So what they want to do is also ensure that Chinese manufacturers don't, quote, take over the market and put other 5G markets out of business, other 5G kind of network technologies. So it's an effort to, one, protect against spying initiatives. China is the one that's been targeted in this idea, but it could extend to other actors as well, as you noted. But it's also to protect the potential for American innovation and innovation outside of those countries as well.
FCC Chairman Ajit Pai opposed the idea of a government-built 5G network. Why the opposition from within the president's own party?
Yeah, this was really surprising to see his opposition, but he penned a fairly short response to this, which is available on the FCC's website if you'd like to take a look. The basic premise was that it's going to cost too much money and it's going to put us in the wrong direction. I think he mentioned, he quoted that it was costly and burdensome. It's moving us in the wrong direction from the policies we actually need to accelerate 5G. So I think his idea is that this is kind of counterproductive to other conversations that need to happen to get 5G really moving in the U.S.
Connor, I'm glad you mentioned a moment ago that there is considerable 5G initiatives from private companies, and 5G is the future of wireless connectivity. So how would a federally subsidized 5G network work alongside initiatives from private industry?
Sure. We spoke with quite a few experts for this piece to kind of get their idea on, what should be done, and is it something that the government should handle, or is it something that private industry should handle, and vice versa? And kind of the overwhelming consensus was that instead of trying to take this on by itself, the U.S. government instead should, to quote Bob Gourley, who's a co-founder of the cyber security consultancy Cognitio, he used to be the CTO of the Defense Intelligence Agency. They should really work to kind of grease the skids. So they should really work to kind of look at regulations, look at policies needed to accelerate the development of 5G on the private side of things. So whether that means, relaxing regulations, whether that means kind of stepping in to subsidize the development of these technologies, they really need to play a part in kind of clearing the roadway, kind of clearing the barriers for private industry to do what it does best, and that's innovate and innovate quickly.
TechRepublic's Connor Forrest, where can people go to learn more about the 5G revolution?
Absolutely. We're doing a lot of great 5G content at TechRepublic.com. You can look for our networking topic. You'll find a lot of it under there. If you want to keep up to date with us on social media, head to Twitter, follow us at TechRepublic, or you can check us out on Facebook.